All right. So where you will see, like how to filter certain employee who are there in a particular location, right, and who are not there in a particular location. All those are such report which normally comes into your on demand section, right? So here you will see on demand your list view. It will come. Okay, so here also if you come, so you can see list view. Basically, it looks like this. It's just kind of an Excel sheet, uh, just the way you maintain your data in an Excel sheet, right? So same thing you just maintain into here also, and this report just gets generated. So here you can see these lists give you the detailed view into your number behind the dashboard for employee form or the performance vector, right? So it just gives you the statistics, right? So these are the list view report. Then there's another kind of a report which is known as spotlight view. Spotlight view I have already shown you, if you remember, in your GM and PM, where we were preparing the goal, right? So that point of time I showed you that how you can see GM PM goal into the spotlight view. So it is basically, it's a graphical format, but you will see everything on one single page. All right, so that is your spotlight view. So let's talk about here also. So here you can see spotlight report at a glance, a graphical representation of a statistics about one very focused subject, such as a number of a completed review. All the information is presented on the one page, right? So like this, you can see this is a spotlight view. Third report team, you can see here, this is your spreadsheet report it used to come, but this report is no longer used into SuccessFactors now. Otherwise, everything it used to come into an Excel sheet and you can just download. What do you mean by the standard report? The standard report means that where you don't have to do anything. It is already predefined by SuccessFactors system. You just have to go execute and run those reports. So those reports are known as a spotlight, report. Sorry, those reports are known as a standard report. Then a third form of report, it is a classic report. All right. So your classic report also, you will see that, they provide the information about core data and process. All right. So here you will see your core data and process report. You can, so here it is also, it's like, you can extract those data about certain process and you can go ahead and pull out all those certain information. However, the classic and the spotlight view also, this is also not much in use. It's only the list view report where you can see the much of a data, and that's where you have your all those picture. Then we will come to the custom report. There is a custom report which is known as a ad hoc report. Ad hoc report is a very similar kind of a report if you have worked on your SAP R3 system ad hoc report, right? So it has a very similar, uh, those, just the way you prepare your ad hoc report into your SAP R3 system. Right? So there it's like you have to give those report name and you have to give it, but here it is pretty simple. So it's an extension of a list view. All right. So just the way format and everything you prepare for the list view, so you can do that from the ad hoc report. All right. In fact, whenever you create a ad hoc report, it's just a list view only. All right. So that is what the ad hoc report it is. So it is like, it's a custom built report. So apart from the custom built report, you will also, so across the organization, you can use this in any module. All right, across the organization you can use, and then there is a dashboard. So dashboard, again, it's a graphical format. All right, so this is again a, so again you will see everything into your graphical format, and you can again in dashboard drill down to your statistics. All right, so you can pull down all your data as per your statistics into your success factor system. Now let's go ahead and see one by one, how your all these report basically looks like into your system. Just give me 1 minute, team. All right, so here if you can see this list view, in your list view, you will see in your this section, you will see this list view details. So here if I pull out this list view, if I open this list view, you will see your, you can see all these reports are already predefined for you, right? So predefined report means that it is already available in your success factor system, right? So you can see there are 5 reports which is already come. Otherwise here also you can see this is standard report, right? So in the standard report also, there are some more list view report which you can just click and you can pull out all these information. So here you can see this is the form list, this is competency list, this is goal list. Goal list we have already done, right? So here you can pull out all these goal list. Employee list, but I'm out of all these detail, I'll show you the employee list. So if you click on your employee list, you will see all your report. It will, it will be coming up. So here you can see this employee list section, it is coming. And here, the first thing, let's go ahead and generate this report. The moment you will generate your report, you will see it is only showing as a two details, Saujanya and the Tim Cook. Who are these two people? These two people are actually, they are reporting to me, right? So in this case, you will see how you will see that they are, so you can see this display option, right? So in the display option, if I select here as a show your manager, where it is coming. Supervisor, right? So let's see if it is show, start showing my supervisor. Supervisor, you can see it is user 5. Who's user 5? It is my account, right? You can see user 5 is my account. So these are the two people who are reporting to me. So that is what it is actually showing into your this section. So like this, you can select actually whatever the option you want to select from here. Maybe so here you can see division, department, location. It is showing up here, right? So you have a division, department, location. So you have an employee name and username also, right? So here also you can see employee name, username. If you want to see their, I'm sure middle name nobody will have. So if you want to see their first name. So the moment you keep on selecting into the display option, it will keep on showing you into your this particular area, right? So you can see your, this is the first name, it is started coming into your this area, right? So if you do not want, you can just remove it, so it will not show you here, right? Then you can see here, you can see the filter info, like you have the filter info for design, development, and the location, and then you have a personal info. Personal info you have for the employee name, last name, city, state, country if you want to see. So if you have maintained your data, you can see both the people are in the United States. It will start showing you all those sections, right? So you can see country, then city, state, zip, and all these detail also. So like this, you can filter all, what do you want to show in the display section. So here you can see the job information that is coming, like if you want to see the hire date, so you will start seeing this hire date, right? So both the employee, they are hired on the 1st of January. Oh, it has taken as a 20. It has not taken as a 2020. So like this, you will see that the hire date, you will see also see their performance detail. It's like if they have gone to the performance section. So in that case, you will see their performance rating also. Correct. I think for Saujanya we have done, right. So here if I good goal rating this period, okay, but we have not taken this period, right? We have taken a different period altogether. So overall rating for rounded off, let's see. You can see Sojana has get the overall rating as a 3 rating, right? So that's the reason it is showing up here. Overall rating unrounded, you can see it is 2.25 it is coming. So like this, and overall you can see it's like, so whatever you will see that here, it will start showing up into your this section. All right, so here you can see there's a goal chart it is showing up here. So there are 16 goal which is showing up here, right? So however, I think we gave only 8, right? So I'm not quite sure why it is showing as a 16. So, oh, maybe 16 is, with a different template, it would have been showing up, right? The goal. So, see, when you are actually doing a goal in your organization, so it will show only your current template and your past templates. So those are the only goal, it will is reflect into the system. Otherwise, it does not reflect anything else. All right. So that's a 2 section, which only comes into your these 2 area. All right. But here you can see it is a demo system. So all your template starts reflecting here, right? So then you can also see the diversity. So here you have a gender, date of birth, nationality, whatever. You want to see whether the person is married or not. So you can pull it, right? So like this, you can see even the compensation data also, succession data also. So like this, you can see all these display option. It is coming into your this section, right? So whatever you will select, it will come here. Right now, you can see it is only 2 employee. So it is showing up here. Let's suppose I want to see, so, but if you want to see all the employee, so this is also you can do here. But before I show you all the employees, let's see the filter summary. So this is the filter summary. It is coming here. It is showing the scope for the 2 employee. Then here you can see it is showing here as a team view for the 2 employees starting from user 5, right? Those people only who are reporting to user 5. So you can see the supervisor is a user 5. Then you can see the process. It is all from goal plan it has taken up here. So this is a process it has taken. How you can configure this process, this is also I'll show that to you. Then you can see this period. So period it is coming from 1st of January 2017 till 2020, right? Today is this is showing as a 1st of, uh, okay, I think this is your 4th of January. I'm not quite sure. I think it's a US system, right? So it will be 4th of January. But right, so it is only showing till later till 4th of January. So here you can see this division. So you can see there are total 51 division and all division is coming up here. Then you have a total 332 department and all department are selected, right? But then there are too many, you can see all are selected for you. But then there are too many departments, so that's the reason it has not selected all the department. Then you have a location. So you can see all the location also has been selected for you, right? So like this, you can see all these sections. If you scroll up here, you will see the filter option. So if you come here into the filter option, you can see team view. It is showing from myself, right? So let's suppose if you want to select some, body else team. So here maybe let's suppose you want to select for the Kalra. So here I can come here and search for the Kalra. It will start showing for the Kalra, all those people who are reporting to Kalra now. So here you will see this change it will happen, and if I update your all the other section, you will see it will start showing from here. So you can see for Kala there are total how many people are reporting? 7 people they are reporting, right? So here you can see all these sections. So like this, for different manager you can pull out all these sections. So here you can see this is a team view, and here you can see the level that it is showing as a direct report, right? Of people who have a direct report. Now, if you have the HR report, so in that case, you can select the HR report, or maybe let's suppose you do not want to see any of these people reporting to anybody. You want to see the entire organization, people who are there. So in that case, what you can do, you can select none of the above, and what it will do, it will update all the record in the system. So here, if I come here down, you can see there are total 1,446 employee, right? And it is showing all the data, correct? So here you can see there are total 10 pages it is showing up here. But in 10 pages, if you want to see your data, which is like, let's suppose 100 employee or 500 employee, or maybe some 20 employees. So like this also, you can pull out all these information. All right, so you will see all these section, it will start reflecting into your this area. So here it will start coming your as a, so here you will see all these detail, the total 50 employee list, it is coming up here, right? Now you can see there is some question mark, it is coming here, right? Why there is a question mark, it is coming here? Accidentally, I think some user when they were trying to upload, they, if you remember team, when I showed you that when you upload the data, always upload the data, you first validate the data, right? And then upload. So whoever has uploaded the data, you can see by accidentally, by mistake, it's like they have not mentioned the employee name. So, or maybe it's like an accidentally, it just got wiped out. So that's the reason you can see first, I think 40 data, it is not showing up here, right? Then you start seeing all these data, it is coming up here, correct? So like this, you can see all these data. So that's the reason team, it is always important to validate your data, right? So you can see all these section, it is coming up here, right? And again, you can see all these statistics here. Now let's suppose you have your this section, right? You have your employee section, right? So it is only showing for the all the employee, whether it's a manager or now if you want to see only the manager, so you can even pull out the manager and you can see how many managers are there in the success factor system, right? So if you pull out this data, you can see it is executing something, and here what it will do after executing something, it will start giving you your the data only for the manager. All right, so here you will see data. It will come here only for the manager. So here you will see these are the manager in the system, right? So you can see how many managers are there. Total 320 managers, right? Out of 1,446 total employee, there are 320 managers. So how it defines, that who are the manager? Obviously, with the manager, with the, if you remember, there was a manager's ID in the UDF file, right? From those section, it defines that these are the manager into the company. Alright, so you can see all these here. So here somewhere even it will pull my data also. It is coming with the user 5, right? So it's going to come in the last because my name starts with the user U, right? User 5. Then let's suppose if you want to see non-manager. So here you can also pull the data for the non-manager. So similarly, you have all employee and external employee you also. And if you want to see only the external employee. So like this, you can also pull out all these two sections. So let's go ahead and see only non-manager, which means all the employee except the manager. So I think somewhere it will show 1100 data, right? So because total 446 employee, right? So minus 320, somewhere around 1100 data it will show. So here you can see your 1100, 1126 data, it is showing up here, right? And you can see this employee name, username, division, department, location, all these sections and everything, it has a status showing up into your this area, correct? So you can see your how your all these section, it is into your whole this section, it has started coming here, right? So like this, you can see all these section team, and like this, you can also include your, your external employee or the only the external employee, right? And then here you can see your process. So if you have your process defined for your template, so I'll show you how we can define this process later on. And here you can also view your result that is into your division, department, and your location. So like this, you can pull out all these data, which is into your division, department, and location. So here you can see all the, let's suppose if you want to see the data only for the Apple manufacturing. So here you can also pull the data only for the Apple manufacturing. So I'm not quite sure how many result is going to be there. Well, let's see how many people are coming in the Apple manufacturing. There is only one person who's defined into the Apple manufacturing, right? So like this, you can filter all your data. If you want to filter with the department, so you need to click on the custom department, and then you can see there are 324 department, right? So like this, you can select all these department. You can select the location. If you want to select the search the location only for maybe let's suppose location search. So you want to search only for um, what do you call it? Let's suppose you want to search only for the Amsterdam. So here you can see Amsterdam, it is coming, right? So I'm going to search here, finish. And how many people have come? All are showing up here. So here I'll search this into your Amsterdam, and then after that, what I'll do, I'll add to the list, right? So if I add to the list, so here you can see Amsterdam, and then what is happening here, add to the list. Selection items stay in the list until removed. Okay, so here I have selected this one, so you can see there are other also. I'm going to remove all this. Alright, so I'll remove all these. Okay, let me clear the list first because it's taking unnecessary time. So here I'll select this, add to the list, and I hope it should show me only the data for this time. This is go, this is added, finish, cancel. So you can see one selected, right? So if I select this record now it will show only the data for Amsterdam. So you can see this Amsterdam, there are two people, right? And Jan Cupier and Noah Boss, right? And you can see their supervisor also, it is coming here. So like this, you can see all these sections, right? But anyway, I'm going to select all the employee, all the location, right? So here it is all the location and then finish. Oh, it's not taken up all the location. So I think you need to bring it down also. So here you select all the location, bring it down and then finish it. So here you will see there are total 98 location. It has selected all these data, right? And if you update, it will show all these locations, right? So if I click here into the update section, so here it will show you all these areas. All right, so now here instead of two employee, what it will do, it will start showing you all these section. So here you can see it's only showing as a 793 employee. Where is all the employee? Actually, this is only showing for the manager section. So if I want to see all the employee, so I can come here and update this data. It will show you for the all the employees section. All right, so here you will see your all the employees section. It will start showing, right? So, oh, again, it is only showing for the uh, oh, let's now, okay, so let's select it all, locations. So 134. So if I update this record, so it will show as a all 134 location, and let's see how many employee comes into your this area. So here if I again refresh your this section, you will see 101,446 has started coming up here, right? So like this team, you can see all these section and everything. You can just play around with that. Now let me show you something else. So here if I duplicate this screen, and after duplicating, what will happen? If you come to your admin center, from admin center you'll be able to see this reports and analytics, right? So when you come to your reports and analytics, you will see this list filtering option. Click on this filtering option. In your filtering option, so here you can see this all division, department and location it is coming, right? If you do not want this to show division, department, let's suppose you want to show only the location, you can come here and save your only the location. So it will start showing only the location. So if I refresh this, you will see it will only show the location now, and it will not show anything else. All right, so once we come into it, so you can see it is only showing the location, right? And you can filter out all these locations. But anyhow, I want to show you all these details, so I'll save it here again. And once you save your this section again, if you filter that here, you will start seeing that location, department, and division, right? So that is the reason also you can just play around with all these view section, that what you exactly you want to show into your report. So you can show all those report section into your whatever it is, like the view section it is coming up here, correct? Then apart from this team, you can also see the enable ability to filter by manager and the non-manager, right? So here if you're unable to filter the by manager and the non-manager, right? If you sorry, if you remove this section, it will not show. So here let me show you this section. If I save this and if I again refresh this, you will see manager and non-manager, it will not show. So if I come into your this area, so here you will see your manager and non-manager, it will not show into your this section. So here you can see this is a include, and here if I come into this section, so you can see manager and non-manager, it is not showing up here, right? Then you can also remove the external user also, right? So if I remove this external user, you will see external user also, which will go away. So again, if I refresh this, so all those with the external user also, it will go away from here. So you will see this section. So like this, you can provide all these options and filter all these options to whom you want to show and to whom you do not want to show. So, okay, that option only you can see it has gone away now, right? That option is not coming here, right? But anyway, I want to show all these details. So I'll select all these options and save your this section. So here, once you save this, you will see that option again, it will start coming back into your this employee list, right? So here again, if I refresh into your this area, you will see again it will start reflecting here. So once I come into this section, so again you can see include section has started coming here, right? And I have also shown you how you can filter your division, department and location. Now let's see what else it is coming here. So here you can see allow user with detailed reporting right to see the public goals. So if you want to see the public goals, so here you have to select that option, right? And also the show rich HTML tag into the XML report. So here if you want to show the tag when you download, you can show the level also. So you can see if you want to restrict your level only to one level or two levels, so here you can restrict it. All right. But if you do not want no restriction, so in that case, you cannot, so where this level is coming, you can see this level is coming here. You can see only the direct report that is coming here, right? So here also in this level, you will see that here no special restriction, right? Here there is no special restriction. So all those other level also you'll be able to see into your this section, right? Now let's talk about the processes, where this process is coming. So your this process is again coming from the admin center, and if you click here into your this section, so here you will see your mm, processes and the form, right? So if you click on this processes and the form, so here you will see all your processes and the form. So let's create a new process for the template that we have created, performance template that we have created, right? So I'm going to give this, what is the name of my company team? MTech,
MTech.
right? So I'll take it here as a MTech. I am in a use of right, writing this so far as a MCAT only, right? So let's go ahead with that only, right? So you can see all these sections start showing use on the form expected competency rating, yes. Then here you can select it your form. So here, if you remember, we created this MCAT, right? Or there's a two form it is coming. So which one to select? I'll select this one, performance review and the, so I'll add into your this section. Once you've added into your, if you want to add your 360 degree also, you can come here and add this, but I'm okay with that because I'm just showing that to you. Then you, you have your succession data also, right? So in this case, you have your succession data. How do you want this potential data, performance data? So let's go ahead and select, add this to your performance data. Then you have a goal plan. So goal plan also we created with the MCAT, right? Something where it is. Here it is. I'll add your this section also. After this, you can see here the rating scale. So here, rating scale also we created with the MCAT only, right? So here I'll come here and select my rating scale. It will show here as a MCAT rating scale. Once you select your all these section here, you will start seeing your all these data. It will start coming here, right? So rating, it is this one, expected is this one. So I'm not filling anything into the expected one. And what I'll do, I'll save you this section. Once you save your this section, you will see MCAT report has started coming up here, right? And here again, if you, filter your this section, you will see that your process MCAT will start showing up here. So here again, if you want to see the report based on the performance, only for the performance template that we just created. So here you will see MCAT report, right? Select this, update your this information. And so I think it was only for Sojanya, right? We did. So here it will start showing that Sojanya information into your this section, because now you're pulling out the report based on the process, based on your process, or it's showing for everybody. It's showing for everybody MCAT report. So however, I think ideally it should show only for Sojanya, because in that case it makes more sense, right? So here, let's suppose if I filter it out only with my team, so let's see what happens then. Yeah, here it is showing, but then it is, I think we'll also need to display this into your performance, right? So overall rating and this one. Let's see whatever it is coming up here now. Or you can see your this section has started coming here. So you can see the Sojanya rating, it was, which one it is showing up here. There's a two filter option also we have selected, right? So let's select only the first one. So if I select this rounded one, so it is started showing up here. So you can see overall this was a 4 rating, right? And if I select the other option, so where display section, so like this you will see all these section, it will start showing up here, right? So here again, if I show this, overall, unrounded, so unrounded rating also you will start seeing up here. So it is 3.8, right? So like this, you will start seeing that here. So like this also, if you want to filter out something else, so maybe let's suppose this we have seen. I want to filter out all these sections. So let's see what does it shows here. So if I update your this section, so here you will start seeing your all these section, it will start showing. So count 9 and all these and nothing, rest of the data, it is not showing anything here. Right, so like this you can display all your section, whatever you want to select into your this section. So you have a form count also, like how many forms are there, so like this also, let's see that what is coming into the form count. So if I click here, you will see there is only one form which was assigned to Sojanya, right? And for Tim Cook, we did not assign any form. So like this, you can see all these display option, it is coming up here. So now after this, so I've shown you the filter option. Then you have a date option also. If you want to change this date, all right. So you can go ahead and change this. I'm not changing any date thing. So, but like this, but like this, what you can do, you can come here and change your date option, which was showing up here. Then you have the another option, display. I have already shown you. And then there is a save option. So let's suppose you are here into your this section and you want to save this. So in this case, what you can do, you can save your this option. So here I'll give this here as a MCAT employee report. So I'll save your into your this section. So here I'll save your this option. And now let's suppose if you want to again see this report. So what you can do, you can again come to the reporting section. So in your reporting section, you will again come back here and come to the, so here you will see that save report, right? So if you come into the save report, you can see MCAT employee report, right? And if you click on this one, it will take you to the same page. So here you can see, this is where the last that you save, right? So here it is, it has taken up. Then here you can also see it is coming as an export to employee. So if I click into your this section, so you will see it has exported to your employee. Now let me open this report and show you how this export basically it looks like. It will just look like an Excel sheet format only. So here you can see, team, this is how your export basically like. So whatever the template that you just selected at here, so here you can see it is coming up into the same format as an Excel sheet, right? So like this, you can see all these data and your section. Okay, so that was about your list view report. Now let's talk about the spotlight view report. Okay, so in your spotlight view report, again, just come back to your report center. So here you, yes, Excel, okay. Mm. You also have this standard reports here. You can see all these reports are coming here also, right? So that's the one thing. I think there are total 15 reports here. So if you selected 30, it will start showing as a all the report, right? So here you can see all the report it is coming up here, right? So that's a, they have given you only 14 to 15 topic, 15 plus and 5 that makes it 20, right? 15 here and plus 5. So, but if you, any of your ad hoc report also, if you will create ad hoc report also, it will come in the list view format only. So once you save your ad hoc report, it becomes automatically a list view. So if you want to create some more list view report, come here into the ad hoc report. Okay, both are the same only. It's just that here you cannot create, in ad hoc you can create. Okay. So let's see the other report. So if I come into the report center again, so we have the option which is known as a Spotlight View Report. So again, if you click here into the Spotlight View Report, you will start seeing that 4 option it is coming here, right? So you can see this is a competency breakdown spotlight, employee comparison, goal alignment, and goal plan summary report. Let's see goal plan summary report. So if I click here into the goal plan summary report, let's suppose if I generate something, let's see what it comes here. So here you can see this MTech basic goal plan. So Janya owner. So here you can see total 8 goal and you can see the weightage for goal section we gave, it was a 50 section, right? So you can see like this, it is showing all these sections. So here also if you want to filter out anything else, goal template name, first name, division, department, and anything. It's like you can start seeing that here. So here you can see two employee has been selected, but the other employee is not showing up here because other employee was not part of your MTech basic goal plan, right? So like this, that detail it is not showing up here. You can also save this. You can also export this, right? And then there is a filter option, date option. So I have already shown you this here. So like this also you can pull out all these reports. So now let me show you the another spotlight view report because this was not coming in the statistics format, right? So here if I again click here into the spotlight view report, let's see the goal alignment spotlight, right? So here if I pull all this, so here you can see select your goal. So this was a goal that we give that here, find employee hierarchy Saujanya. So I want to pull out this was Saujanya. So if the template that we created, that was MCAT, where it is. So here it is. Ankit, this is a goal plan, and you can see all these go right. Like suppose you want to see the report on this. So if you finish this here, it will start showing it. So you can see the statistics it has started, but there's no statistics that's been showing up here, right? So you can see it is only maybe if it was assigned to two different employee, the some statistics would have come here. But as of now, you can see the in my report it was only with the Sojanya, right? So you can see that statistics is no longer coming here. So that is how you do that with the your all these spotlight report that you will see. All right, so that was a spotlight, but anyhow it is not much in use. Classic report also. So classic report also it is not much in use. I don't know where they use all these. So far I've never used classic report. So here also you can see this classic report and you will see that it will come into your this format. So here if I again click into your this section, so you will see that its classic report has a static cover. So you can see this, there's a rating summary coming here. Let's see what is this rating summary. If I click here into this rating summary, so I'll go ahead with all these sections. Why it is only showing as a department? Where is the, actually, you can select the division, location and the groups section from here. Alright, so I've selected all these departments. So username. So here you can see you have the username and everything, the hire date from which date to which date you want to see. So anyway, I'm not selecting the any of these above, but I'm going to select this document type as your MCAT. Where it is. Can you see somewhere team? Or it's supposed to be with the alphabetical order it is coming. Here it is coming, right? So, so I'll select this option, select all, or select your, I'm going to select the all option. So in any stage it is like there. Date completed, I'm not selecting any. Date modified, none. Last routed, I'm not selecting any of this information. So here export into the file, Microsoft Excel. So let's see what is success factor V4. Let's select this one. So what I'll do, I'll export rating description along with the numeric rating, okay? And then generate this report. So once you will generate this report, what will happen? What is it? Displaying, depending upon, this will take some minutes, it will take some 5 to 10 minutes to generate this. So, and so we can, we'll have to wait for 5 to 10 minutes before this is reports will start getting generated. After this team, we will start with a custom report, which is the ad hoc report and the dashboard report, how we can create it. So let's just wait for 5 minutes, or maybe we can take a 10 minutes break so that this report also works in the background, and then we will start doing that, right? So let's take a 10 minutes break, team. So by my watch, it is 8:29. We will meet at 8:40. Okay. And then we will talk about the custom report, which is the ad hoc report and the dashboard report. Okay, chalo. Okay, then team. Hi team. Hello.
Yes, sir.
All right. So even Bala is also back. Bala? I'm not sure. Bala. Bala, are you there? So let's just wait for Sumil 1 minute more, and then we'll start the session. If he, all right, if he's back, it's okay. If he's not back, then also we'll start. So, all right, Somil, Bala, are you back? Okay, I think he's doing something. So anyway, let's go ahead with the session. So we have just generated this report for your, this is what a classic report, right? So let's see whether the report has come here or not. So if I again continue with your, so you can see it still is taking. So anyhow, you can see it still is taking, it will take several minutes. I'm not sure how much time it will take, but it will send me the email whenever, if not in today's session, this email confirms to me in tomorrow's session. I'll show you this, how there's a classic report basically it looks like. All right. Now let's go ahead with your custom report, which is an ad hoc report. All right. So how we create this ad hoc report, you will see your ad hoc report, you can create it from your, so if you come into the admin center, in your admin center, you will see your, okay, so let's come back to the report center. So once you come back to the report center, so from here, you'll have to create all these reports. So you can see there is a new section which is coming here, right? If you click on this new section, you can see your all these, so your dashboard, it is here. Then there is a canvas report, report table, and the report tile, right? So I'm going to select it as a report table. So here I'll select this option and select it here. So you want this report on the single domain, or you want this report on the cross domain, or you want this report on the multiple domain, right? Single domain, it is like, when you doing it only for the, let's suppose employee central reports, it will show only for the employee central. If you have a cross domain, so cross domain means like you want to see the goal section also and the performance section. Multiple domain means you selecting the multiple section domain, right? So like this, you will see that all these sections. So I'll show you, with the single domain. So if I select the single domain, so here you can see it is asking me for the domain. So let's suppose in this domain, I'm going to select here as your, I want to see all these location here. All right. So in this location section, I'll give all these your detail and your section. So, and in this section, what I'm going to do, I'll select your, let's select for the, so you can see all these, like this is a calibration, this is compensation, this is foundation. So in your foundation objects, you can see all these locations, right? So I'll select this, the foundation object detail. Otherwise, you can also see there is some various other location also it is coming here, right? Your RBP and your group, and so I'll select it here as your where your this section, which is your foundation object. So once you select your foundation object, select the new option. Once you select the new option, you will start seeing your all these detail, it will start coming. So here, once you come into this area, so you will see there is a 4 option which is coming. So here, this is a general information, then column, configuration, and filter section. So here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give this information as a report name, and this report name, I'll give this as a MTech location. So here, I'll give this as a MCAT location. So there is a description also it is coming here. So if you just copy and paste this here, this becomes a description. So priority is medium. So I'll take it as a medium, save your this section, and then come to the column section. So from here, you can select your column, right? So which column do you want this to display? So I'll select this column, and maybe, so here you can select all the column, or maybe if you want to select only the location. So you can see this location, it is coming, right? So from here, I'll select the location detail. So I'll select it. I want to see the external it. I want to see the date it has been created. I want to see the status, whether it's active or not active. I want to see the location name and time zone. And you can see also, if you scroll down below, you will see all these detail, right? And let's suppose if there is a country option also, if we have here any, I think it is showing as an individual country, right? It does not have the one country option. I think I'm done with this. So these options which I'll show into my this section. If you want to rearrange this column, maybe the start date you want this before, you can select this as a rearrange column, right? And if you scroll up, oh, how to go up? Oh, it's not going up. Huh. So here you can see, I want to give this, so you can select from this dot line and you can give this here, right? So it will automatically readjust your, oh, it's not doing it. Maybe let me bring this down. So you can see it has taken it. So like this, you can rearrange whichever way you want to do that. So I'll select this OK here. So once I've done this here, again, save your this section. So configuration, we don't do anything here into configuration, and then there is a filter option. So you can see filter option, maybe if you want to filter with the location, with the department, with the date. I do not want to generate anything filter here, but I just want to preview this. So once you preview this, you will start seeing your this data has started coming here, right? So you have your this data, you can see your start date, external code, your status, A means for active, you can see the name and you can see the time zone, right? So maybe let's suppose you want to filter with the time zone with the Australia, Brisbane it is coming here. Or maybe you want to filter that with the, uh, some time zone or maybe some this detail. So let's select a time zone for Asia. All right, let's see that if I filter with the Asia, how does it will come? So here you can click your filter option and refine criteria. This is coming this is coming as a different group. So here I'll select this refine criteria and I want to filter this with the time zone, right? So here there is a location and let's see the time zone it is coming here. So I want to select it the filter option. Select by selection. Oh, it will show there's nothing like, there are so many which is coming for Asia, right? So let's select all these options. I think that's it. So I just, so here I'll select all these Asia and where is, okay. And where is okay option here? There's no okay. Where is a rule option? You don't have any rule. Where you selected, how do I make it okay? Select all, select by selection. Oh, okay, but there is no, oh, I think it must be coming down somewhere. Here it is. So here it is done. And let's suppose if I select this done, if I generate this report again, what it will do, it will show me only the preview for the Asia section. So you can see now it is giving me the preview for the Asia section, right? So like this, you can go ahead and pull all these ad hoc reports, right? So here you can see all these ad hoc reports. So I'll close this section, I'll save this, and what I'll do, I will generate you this section. So once you generate this section, you will see that it will start coming up here like this. So you have the CSV format, you have the Excel format, you have the PDF format, and you have the PPT format, right? So here you will see it will start. So whichever the format you want to download, you can just click on this one. It will download in the same format. PDF, Excel, CSV, PPT also, it will start working, right? So like this, you can see you have created your ad hoc report. If you want to see this ad hoc report, so you will see it will start coming here, right? If you want to edit this further, so in this section, you can come here and edit your this section. Edit here. If you want to run this, if you want to share this, see this report. This report, it is prepared by me, right? Which is a user file. So if I want to share it with different my manager. So in this case, I can come here and share it with my manager. Then you can also see there is a rename option. It is coming. There is a delete section, export if you want to do that, or if you want to duplicate and add something else. So like this, you can go ahead and do all these sections. Okay. Now, if I again select a new, there you can see there is a tile section. Tile section, it will start displaying into the in this way. So let me show you this also. So for which domain if you want to do that. So again let me show you for the location also to show you it's like how does it comes here into the tile section. So again I'll select this here tile section, and here what I'll do, I'll give this foundation. So MTech tile report, right? So here I'll give this foundation name also, and the next option you can see this chart option, it is coming here. So whichever the chart you can select it, this is as of now it is coming as a line. If you select it as a pie chart, it will start showing as a pie chart. If you select it as a column, it will start. But as of now, I'll go ahead with the pie chart. So which category do you want? So here I want this category as a this location. So I want to see this the name of the location. All right. So selected the name of the location. How do you want this matrix to happen? Matrix also, I want this as a location, and then I want to see this as a, let's suppose, oh, I don't know which matrix to select it now. Um, okay, let's see what is coming here down. I don't know this. So let's select that with the matrix as a, the name we have already selected, right? Description time. Let's select it with, but everything, it will be a different time zone only, right? It will give a very weird result. Let's select it with the status. It will have only two status, start date and end date, right? Okay, we don't have a choice much here. So here you can select it. If you select it next here, so here you will see that which column do you want to see that here. So if you can, add a filter, so refine this criteria. So all these criteria, I can select it as a location. So I want to select here as a start date. Oh, no, no, no. Here it is giving a different date. So here I want to select it by the name, and here you can select it by selection or by all. So I'll select it all. So here I'll select it this detail and select it done here. There's a two detail which is kind of, I don't know, I want only the name option. All right. So then there is a filter date filter. You can do that later. Drill down also. Let's see that. So if you want to add any column, so in that case also drill down. We'll do that later. Preview. Let's preview this. No column selected. Okay, the column option is this one, drill down. So here if I select all these column in the location, I want to see this external code, the start date, status name, description, time zone. I'll select here all these options. I'll select next option. Here you will see that your report will start coming here. Oh, there are so many which is coming here, right? So you can see like all these Sydney, how many? There's 126 location it has been there. Let's see what is all this. So if I pull out this statistics, it will even start showing me those statistics. So here, AAA Bangalore, it is showing as a 300 and, oh goodness. So you can see there is a lot of unnecessary data it is showing up here, right? So like this, you will start seeing your, so these are the columns that we gave here, right? So like this, you can see all your stuff. So if you want to again play around with the chart and everything, you can again play around with the chart instead of, like what the category or the matrix that you want here, right? So again, you can filter out all these options, right? So with this option, you can decide whether how you want this to be taken up here. Maybe let's suppose I want to see that here instead of name, I want to see the, uh, but it will be a, you don't have much choice here, right? For the location. No, but if I go down, it has an individual country. So it will only show the limited data. It will not show all the data. Okay, so let's select it the US. So here you can see this US option. It is coming here. US address, city, start date and everything. US city only. US as a county, US as state, and US zip code, US as a country. Let's select it as a US as a country and status. So instead of selecting as a status, I think I'll select here as a name. Alright, so I'll select this option and let's preview this. How does this looks like? Alright, so like this you can pull down, you can see there is only how many? 6160. What is this 6160? Oh, you can see here all these external code. This is a status and you can see time zone and this is a name. I think there are somewhere around 606 city which has been defined into the location, right? So like this you can pull out all. I think my previous report was better, right? So if I come here, instead of selecting this country, I selected as a, right? So like this you can play around with this, like, so I'm just going ahead with the name, but I'll have to change this detail. Instead of name, I want to select it here as a status, right? So like this. So you will see that, or like this, you also want to filter out all these options. So like this, you can go ahead and filter all these sections. All right. So what I want to show you something else here. So you can see this here. If you want to make this active, if you want to show this on the home page, so you can select it on home page. If you want to show this on a mobile, you can select it on a mobile. Save and exit. So if you save and exit here, you will see it will start coming here. Right? So you have saved and let me see if it is coming on my home page or not. So here if I come into your this section, you can see this MTech tile report has been started coming here, right? So like this, you can define your all these your report section and you can filter this criteria with all your those section. Now let me also show you how you can filter with a cross domain report, how you can prepare it, right? So if I again come into your report and if I select this reporting section, in your reporting section, so again you will start seeing all these tiles and everything. There's a two report that I've prepared, right? Let me show you one more. So Canvas is the latest addition team. Otherwise it was a report, tile and the dashboard. So let me again select it as a table. And this time I'll show you the cross domain. So here if I'll select it as a cross domain, so or maybe instead of cross domain, let's go ahead with a multiple domain. So I want this report on the goal management also. So select it here. So you will have this goal management because goal management is something that we have done it, right? So here I'll give this as a MTech goal section. Alright, so here I'll give this MTech goal section and then you will see that description. So I'll go ahead and give this same thing as a description medium. Then you can see this another goal planning which has taken up here as a domain name, right? So this is your domain name which has taken up here, right? And then if you want to add some more domain, so here you can see that you can add some more domain. So this time I'm going to select the performance management because goal has, so I just want to see goal and performance, how they will together it will come, right? So here you can see this two domain, performance management, and another is a goal domain which is taken up here, right? So this is the two domain which I've selected here. Then I'll save you this section. Once you save you this section, you can see the people it is coming here. So the criteria for your goal and the performance. So here you can see this report criteria. I want this to be into the, now what it will do, it will only show for my team user, right? Because I have only two. So if you want somebody else also, you can select it, but I don't have a choice because there are only two people. So I've selected that here. Performance criteria also, I'll go ahead with my team member, right? It will, I think it will show for Saujanya and for my team who's another person, right? So data set here, let me even save you this section. So here I'll come into the data set So if I come here into the data set, you can see that all those data sets, like, let's select the template detail here. And the template that we have here as a MTech, which was coming up here, right? So you can see only 51, it is showing up here. Let's select the second option. It's supposed to be A, and now it's not coming into alphabetical order. So let's come again into your fourth option. Come here again. And here it is, right? So I'll select your this section and then select the template for the performance. Performance also we have a MTech, right? Select the second, here it is. MTech performance review, and there has to be two, right? MTech 360 degree also. But anyway, I'm okay with that because I want to pull the data only for the performance section. So I'll select this criteria. Then which column do you want to see here? So I'll select this column. I want to see this goal ID. I want to see this goal template name. I don't want to see the start. Okay, let's select the start date. Goal ID also, GUID also, I don't want select all these options. Type, category, okay, category, I think it is fine. Goal name, I think this is fine, right? So this is the goal section, and then let's see the performance section. So performance criteria, so if you want to see the performance criteria, so in this performance, I want to see overall performance rating, and then overall, I think that's it. Let's not make it so complex. So here I have given all these criteria, and after this criteria just come up. I've shown you how you can, filter, rearrange these columns. If you want to do that, you can rearrange it. Configuration, we don't do anything. Filter, I don't want to do it as of now. So, and I'll preview this section. Let's see how this comes here. So you can see your both this section, it is coming up here, right? So you can see all these core section and this data, it is coming up here, right? So you have your all these options, right? So like this, you can go ahead and create all these section, correct? So you can see all these, this is a plan ID, this is goal name, this is your first section and everything. We also have the performance section where it is showing for the performance, right? So like this, you can see, you can play around with all your those section and everything team. So if you want to save this here, and then after saving, what you'll have to do, you'll have to generate this. Or this generate section is not open up here. So like this, so once you can save this, and then what you can do, you can just come, and then like this, you can filter it out. Maybe if you want to filter it out with the employee name or different people, it's like, you can, in your this section, what you can do, you can filter your all these section. And where all your this, hmm, goal section, it was there. So let's see that into your, let's again just preview this, whatever it is coming in. I selected a cross domain, but here you can see this, your, right? Only the goal is coming here, right? So here you can see it is coming your goal section. And so there is a filter criteria. Let's see that why it is not coming. So if I select this column, so this is a column section it is coming, and this is the goal section, right? And so here if this is, see in your edit section, what it is showing in the performance, it is showing overall performance rating. Yeah, it should show that also, but then in this case, let's preview your performance section. So it's not even going to the next page also, right? So this is, so here you can see overall performance rating. See, but overall performance rating also, it will show for, we also need to select the employee as well, right? Because overall performance rating, it will show only for the employee. But I don't know from where I will select one employee from here. Yeah, but then you need to have this criteria also. right? So if I select this column, I don't know where the employees section will come here. Cross domain means it will show into the one template only, but I don't know because here you can see, uh, okay, let's change into your this section. Let's change your, instead of this performance overall rating, let's select the performance template ID. I don't know which one it is. So here there's no performance template ID also it is showing. Minimum maximum performance scale ID. Uh, I don't think so. We have the employee section here. Subject, I think this should be username, right? So here you can select it as a username and then I think it will start showing up here, right? So username and then let's select even the performance section, overall the rating. So let's hope so it will start showing up here now. So if I come here and if I preview this section, so here the username, it is not showing again, right? It's only showing for the goal section. So goal section, it is here and your performance, it is here, right? So you can see this column, sort by column and group by summary of an action. If I see, oh, I don't want to filter anything. So here you can see this is a column and let's see into the filter criteria. I don't want to give any filter and let's again pull that here. It's only showing which topic? Generate will only come when you have the save option. So here when you save your this detail, it automatically gets activated. So it's not just getting activated here. Maybe it is, previously it was coming. Okay, the single domain here. The generate option is nothing, it's just that, when you come to the report center, it should show. Maybe in the, so generate you don't have here, but the point it is that it should, take it up here, performance section also. Select the column from the available table, add to the report result, but it is not taken a overall and subject report. Or maybe let's, instead of selecting as a your so many column in the goal section, I think let me just remove some of them. So I'll remove your start date and category, let it be fine. Goal name also let it be fine. What else it is? Goal name, category, plan, and go. Let me remove this ID also. All right, so let's see that here if it takes it here now. So if I preview this section, so again you can see this is a this base MTech basic goal plan, and you can see here this is a goal section. It is coming here, but again it is not showing up here, right? So here again, I mean, it is just occupying all these space. Let's remove even this goal name also. And let's see that here now if it comes. No, it's not taking it. Why it is not taking a team? You'll have to again filter out all these sections. Why it is not taking up here? Let's save that here. So your this data it is saved, and so here you can see this is a column section. We have added two columns, summary of an action again. This performance also we have selected as a two option. Select the column from. But where is your performance? So here you can see this performance, right? So there's nowhere it is coming your template ID, MTech one, right? So it's just coming as an overall rating. That's only two option it is coming up here. Right, so it is not taking any other form. I don't know which form it is. It's maybe goal form or it may be some any other form also. So this is a subject, but it should take it here with this subject, but it is even not taking it here with this subject also. So subject and then competency. So here let's filter only with the one, what it is showing up here now. Are you sure you want to delete the following current subject user all over rating? Click remove. Okay, let me just, oh, here, what performance? So you can see the subject first name it is only showing. So let's see that what it is coming here now. Not quite sure team why it is not taking as a, your cross domain here. So ideally, I think there must be some mismatch here. So in this section, and it is right. So you have your data set here. So you can see data set, we have selected MTech here, and then this is a performance and the self-review, right? Both are both the same template here, but here you can see it is only showing for the MTech only. So here you can see data set for the goal and the for performance. So here you can see all your this section. So here we have your goal and then here we have your performance. So only three thing it should, ideally it should take it, but sort by column enable, let's enable this. Let's try to see that why it is not coming. Again, you can see it is only showing for these four only. Subject username. God knows why it is not coming. Let's put this subject username here only. All column. Achha, here there is a different column it is coming, category and all, right? There it was a different one. I don't think so. It's why it should be not showing up here, but maybe just try with a different option, and just try to run this, and see that whether it is taking up here or not. You can see again this option. It is not showing up, but we don't have any other choice also here, right? So you can see there is only just, where's my performance gone here? Which is coming down. Summary of an action. So you can see summary it is sorted by the column or the group. That's one thing here. Here also summary by action. I don't want anything here. So this is, so if I remove this also, and if I, let's suppose if I select this and if I preview this section, this report is not complete. The column fill is not complete. Please select the column to continue. So you can see I think it is not taking, it's not reading the second option. It's only reading the first option only. So that's where it is showing, the column is not been selected yet. But the performance is not coming here in the first section. Right, so this is the, this is a section, but here it is not coming into this section, not quite sure why it is not coming. So, alright, so, oh, user has started coming here. Yeah, but then this user has started coming, so here also it is coming. So the first, maybe just try with a different combination and just see it is like how it's supposed to be. So I think that it's just not connecting with the cross domain here and here. All right. So, but anyhow, what you can do, you can just save it and you can just go ahead and do your, and let's see whether it is coming in. So here you can see you have saved this. So and since the data it was very less, so you can't filter it also, but let's see if this is coming into your report center. Because if it is coming in your report center, it is fine. So here you can see gold section, it has started coming here also. Right, so that was your cross domain, and you can again see that into your maybe the various time. See this, you can see that success factor, they keep on changing their certain options and everything. So maybe in the cross domain there was no need for the generate option. So in that case, but you can still see it is coming here. All right. So but so this is how you do that. So that was your custom report, and let's also talk about the dashboard report. So here, if you click here, the new option, here you can see the dashboard report, right? So select your this option and again come here into your same report. So here you will give it as a dashboard. So let's give here as a MTech dashboard. So same thing here also I have taken up here as an MTech dashboard. So here also in the description, I'll take it here as a MTech dashboard, and you can see that here you can add the tile. So here you can add the tile if you have created any tile into your this section. So here you can see we have created this tile, right? MTech tile report, and then let's see if I have any other detail it is coming. So there's only one thing which is coming here as a tile, which is the MTech tile, and but I'll select some other tile also from the system. So here you can see I've selected all these three options. Select it done into your this tile, and then what you can do, you can just save this and generate this. Where is the save option? Here is a save option. You can save this, and after this, how this will get generated, you need to come to your report center. So here you can see your dashboard, and again if you click on here, your dashboard will start showing up here. So here you will see your dashboard, it will come into your this section. So here, so which team view, let's suppose if I just want to see, select a template, this filter criteria, where is the template section gone? Custom, acha, this template. Oh, we don't have any compensation template, or we selected any compensation what? We don't want any compensation, because compensation we have not done anything, right? So I'll probably edit this into the compensation. MTech tile report FCC. Here this is compensation. I'll remove this. All right. So again, save your this section and then come to your report center and just pull it. So here again, if I click on the dashboard and so here you will see your these two report that we prepared, right? MTech tile report, you can see that, and here this is another MTech FCC tile also, right? So like this, you can add your all these section into your dashboard. So again, if you want to add some another tile, what you can do, you can come here into your this section and add the tile whether you have created or whether it is a standard tile. Right, so if I again come into this section, so let's add some more tiles. So here if you add some more tiles, you will see into your, let's select something by here, number of employee, recruitment, staffing, succession. I don't know what is the startup foundation, and whoever has prepared this, let's select these two options. All right, so if there would be something, it will start showing up here. If there is nothing, it will not show. So here you can save your this section, and again when you come to the report center, and let's see that what extra comes here now. So if I apply this filter, so if there is anything, it will show. If there is nothing, it will not show. So here you can see there is Tata something, whoever has prepared this. So these are the report which was prepared. Oh, all three are same. MTech Tile report, Tata Foundation, and Tata Tile also. All three reports are same. No, here there is a different one. This is different. Acha, all three are different. It's not the same. Tata Foundation object. You can see Tata is actually into all these business, and then here you can see FCC, some different company, and here it is like the location that we prepare, right? So like this, you can pull out all these reports section and everything um, with your dashboard. All right. So that was all your report section and your team. So tomorrow we will see how we can prepare with the ad hoc, with some certain other report and in tomorrow's section. So as of now, any question? Yeah, see, so that's something, Bala, you can also practice into the system, right? Right. Everything, it will be not possible for me to go ahead and, unless and until you face some issue, that's something which I can check it. All right. Mm. Right. Mm. Mm. Which date? Wh- In the list view. Okay, hold on. So you can give your own date, right, Bala? So why do you have to rely everything on the system that where it is 2020? See, it is taking 2017 to 2020, right? But you can see initially also it is taken from 2017. Okay, so we have generated, so let's come into the generated section then and see what you're talking about. So if I think this was the MTech location, that was my first report, right? See, whatever the criteria acha, date is, you can see it is coming here, right? Or it is showing you all the date. Okay, so whatever the date you have selected, it is giving you all these options. Okay, just check it out where you are saying 2020 it is not taking. Let me know and I'll check it. Okay, sure. Okay then, team.